Let's move on to the second scenario, analyzing a suspicious IP address. Querying logs takes time, so the agent asks me for a time window and what I'm worrying about. I just tell it the afternoon. Now it starts digging in. First, it runs a full profile on the IP. It queries the logs to check the request rate, the URIs, and the J4 fingerprints. Then it pulls the J4 details and cross-checks the logs one more time. It never relies on a single signal. Instead, it gathers evidence from several angles before making a call. It's recording the findings. Finally, it confirms this IP is a scraper. One TLS fingerprint showed up behind 6 different user agents. So it's really one client faking money. And more importantly, it hit way too many URIs in the time window. But could it be a net gateway? The agent digs deeper. It queries the logs again to cross-check. Then tells me it's not a net gateway because a real net would show many different devices and browsers. But here, 6 user agents all share one J4 fingerprint, and the request rate stays steady for 61 minutes, very regular. So that's a but, not a net. Now, I ask the agent to run a patrol report. It calls the patrol scan tool. This scans a single day, pulls all the rule metrics, and compares them against the same day last week. For the rules that stand out, it digs into the logs to find the top IPs, the top URIs, and what actually triggered them. Let's click the preview button to check the report. I'll switch it to light mode so it's easier to see. The patrol report focuses on next actions, so the security team can see right away what the risks are and how to fix them. Next, I ask the agent to run a weekly business report. The weekly report tool doesn't query logs. It only pulls CloudWatch metrics, so it can cover a whole week. One thing to note, if you run this in a test environment with no real traffic in the past 2 weeks, Some sections will come back empty. The agent also writes an executive summary based on the results, which takes a moment. I don't actually want to download it. Just click the preview button and switch to the light mode again. Alright, as you can see, the executive summary pulls together the key numbers and trends of the week into a short, readable paragraph. So management can get the overall picture at a glance without digging into any charts.